Hi everybody, it's Galactic Man Larry here again with another Power Rangers The Lightning Collection figure review, and today we have in front of us the Mighty Morphin Yellow Ranger and Mighty Morphin Scorpina 2-pack, which I've had for months but I have never opened. I just started recently to open some of the Lightning Collection figures I've had there. Actually, I know I didn't cut open. Anyway, this one is still sealed, as almost everything from this line that I have. And yeah, you can see the illustration is very cool here for Scorpina. Sorry, let me focus there. It's, well, you have to check the corner of the box. Here's the Yellow Ranger. I don't know the name of the artist. If you know the name of this digital illustrator, please leave it down there in the comment section. And by the way, if you're watching this video, please leave a like, share and subscribe, because that helps me a lot with making this channel grow. You can see the render of the two included figures back here. They're looking good, and I can already see Scorpina has a lot of cool sculpt, but could benefit from a wash, you know, for that gold, all the gold details there. I don't know, the plate could have some, the armor parts could have some patina on them. And this is not Trini, is the, I don't know, I don't remember the name. Please leave it back there, because I just remember the original team, and she came a bit later, and I don't remember the name of the characters, and I think they're not written here anywhere, just Yellow Ranger, you know. So let's take them out and see how good they actually are. And here we have the Yellow Ranger and Scorpina 2-pack out of the box, and looking great. Well, that's what I think, at least. And with everything they come with, first of all, let's go through Scorpina. She comes with an additional fist hand for her bare arm, let's say it like that. She comes with an additional gripping hand, just to be able to grip her boomerang sword thing on the armored arm, and it has a vertical swivel, which is great. Also, this hand which she's using now to carry that thing is with vertical swivel. The expression hand on the armored arm is it has a horizontal swivel, but yeah, we'll check that later in a moment. Here we have the additional head for the Yellow Ranger, or the helmetless head, and I really like how this head is executed. She's looking good. Yes, you can see all the 90s in this head sculpt. Yeah, I think the eyes look great, and the lips and those earrings. It's a good looking head sculpt. I like it. Here we have the effects that you can put on the tips of her like knives. Here you have like a slot where you can put the knife. Well, I don't know if it's visible, but here you have a slot, and here as well you can just slide this in the tip of the knives and have these weird explosions. It's a cool effect. Yeah, you have a gripping hand, or like a trigger finger hand kind of thing, or at least halfway trigger finger for the Yellow Ranger, but sadly, I mean, that's good for her weapon there, the gun, or also even this other accessory here, like it's like the knife version of her little red gun. Again, if you know the name of these things, please write it down in the comment section below. I mean, I remember them, but I don't know what's the name of these weapons, you know. And cool thing is, well, she comes with the regular gun and this other version. So she also comes with like a karate chop hand, which is also good to have. But the thing with the Yellow Ranger, all of her hands are horizontal swiveled, which is a bit of a sad thing, because yeah, she also comes with her, of course, the gun version of that accessory here. It's the same, I guess, we saw with the Red Ranger I just recently reviewed. It didn't focus. She also comes with her little spear tips or knives, because I remember she could make this thing into a spear or something, but I might be missing the middle pole, because here we have peg holes, so this would perfectly fit a midsection, and this could be a double edge or double tip spear, double-headed spear, whatever it's called. But you can see them, they have a nice silver paint on top of them. They have, of course, the hilt is also silver, but it's on yellow plastic, I guess. And there you can see the saber tooth, maybe tiger, I don't know if we can The figure here, oh, before that we have Scorpina. She comes with this very cool looking weapon. Here you can see it with the lightning effect here, and I really like this translucent purple lightning effect, which slides very nicely into this thing, this kind of blade, boomerang, whatever weapon. But it's a cool one, and it has a nice wash to it that helps a lot, that it doesn't just look like plain silver plastic. It still looks plasticky, but that wash helps to bring out the detail, you know. Now the figures, here we have the Yellow Ranger. She has the helmet there with some nice detail to it. Yeah, the visor, it could have been better painted. You can see I have a dead spot there for the paint, but the sculpt is there. Yeah, you don't see all the detail. You see a chunk of yellow plastic, but there's some, you know, panel lining to it. Well, I mean, the lines are there, which you could panel line if you want, I don't know. The body, you have, I guess this was the first female body in this line. The arms are very simple, old-fashioned. At least she can bend a bit over 90 degrees, but yeah. This is a horrible thing here. My belt here is all mispainted. That's, yeah, bad luck. In any case, I mean, that shouldn't happen, of course. That's like, what's this, Hasbro? I mean, really. The Scorpina figure, this is like the cooler figure in the packaging, I guess. I mean, this is my first Yellow Ranger figure, so I need it to assemble the team, yeah. But here we have Scorpina, which is like in this 2-pack, like the money figure kind of. She has this very cool helmet. The face sculpt looks very nice and nicely painted. I really like that face. That's plus points for this figure. The only thing that's a bit cheap, or I don't know, the hair is part of the gold plastic and it's just painted there. I mean, you don't see that much of it. Well, you do see it from the front, but you won't be always like looking at the figure like this. But it's just painted brown. It's part of the golden helmet, yeah. You have this very nice shoulder pad, which is on a, you know, floating part that you can turn around with the arm, so that's good. Just be careful to not, that you don't pull it or snap it or something. She has very nice silver paint for that neck armor, and also for this silver here, this V here on top of her chest. You have this dominatrix stuff here going on. You have some more gunmetal, or actually, I mean, she has silver paint and a wash on top of it, which is great, but that which is great here is totally missing on all the gold plated parts. That's just the gold plastic, and you have a lot of lines there, so this would benefit greatly from a wash, and I might do that at some point, but not in this video. You have also the chest plates. I think there are, I don't know if the whole chest is cast in gold plate. I think the chest plates are an additional piece of plastic on top of the chest is cast in black plastic with all like skin tone and silver paint on it, and the red and all of that. Well, the red is a separate piece, actually. It's another piece, and this is just glued on top of that, you know. But it's cool. I like the mixture of plastics and all of that. The arms and that little bracelet here, they are looking great. I mean, this arm is the cool looking one. Sadly, she has only single jointed elbows and they go like only to 90 degrees, but it's still a cool looking, you know, armor detail here for this figure. Yeah, no paint on the boots. That's the back. Good details there as well. They didn't save on not painting those details. You even have red paint for the inside of the hand, and this is the other hand with the gripping hand here with also red paint in it. Yeah, I mean, this Scorpina kind of, I see this going along with the upcoming Serpentor figure from the, I don't know even if this is from another line, but yeah, I think she and Serpentor will get along. That's just my personal decision, you know. You can totally disagree, but yeah, I think I'll put them together at some point. The Yellow Ranger, she can look up that far, look down that far. She has a little bit of tilt to the sides. This is better than the Red Ranger I reviewed the other day. The arms can go all the way around. They can lift up to a bit over 90 degrees, which is good to have. You have no bicep cut. Actually, the arms are very thin. That's a bit sad to look. I mean, that they look really, yeah, like she didn't breakfast, you know. You have a bit over 90 degrees bend there, and of course there's your bicep. Well, your turn is on the elbow. Nothing at the gloves. I mean, no turning there, and the hands can go all the way around. It's a bit. You have to be careful when you move the hand, you know. It goes in and out very horizontally. Sadly, no vertical swivel for this figure, at least not included. But yeah, be careful when doing this kind of maneuver here, because the peg is very, yeah, twisty and bendy, and you could snap it maybe. She has a ball peg on the diaphragm. She can do the hula hoop. She can bend forward only that far, backwards only that far. Actually, sorry, I forgot, she has a very good butterfly going back, a less good butterfly going forward, but actually it's, yeah, indeed, because the arms are so thin, she can really cross in front. Yeah, that's facing forward, and she has a really nice range of cross action, you know. The elbows can even go a bit backwards, which is not needed, maybe, especially this one is really like broken arm, you know, and it's a bit loose, actually. That's a bit of a shame. She can turn all the way around, oh, maybe, yeah, you can turn her all the way around on the diaphragm. She has a bit of tilt to the sides, backwards just a little bit, forward. You have the ab crunch, so she can bend actually a little bit more, but it's not that much. Yeah, you would need to maybe separate this thing if you hit the figure. I don't know if that would work, but I see the peg there. Maybe it surely needs more clearance in this section. I won't tell you to do that. If you want, you can check. You can risk it. I'm not doing that today, at least. The legs can do that far of the splits. Again, I guess these pieces are, if you warm it, if you heat it, you may be able to pop the leg off and give more clearance. I see that being an easy one. Actually, yeah, this will pop easily, I guess. You have a thigh cut there. Wait, the legs can kick forward that far, can kick backwards, nothing. You have the thigh cut, the double jointed pinned knees can bend, yeah, that far. The boot will get in the way if you want to do the pin, hitting the rear, the butt with the, you know, with the boot, with the heel. But no, the boot gets in the way because of that excess plastic. Anyway, you have the boot cut. The feet can go backwards that far, so all the way, forward a decent amount, and she has a decent ankle rocker. Yeah. Now Scorpina, the head can look upwards only that far. I mean, she has a disc, a ball disc, but the hair gets in the way. So she can look downwards that far. She can lift the arms up to, yeah, this is the harder one because of that shoulder pad, but she can do slightly over 90 degrees in this arm, and this one is, yeah, I guess it's more difficult. I don't want to force that thing, so I leave that up to you. If you have the figure, if you're planning to get it, check it yourself. You have a butterfly joint that can go forward that far. Sadly, it doesn't add much to the cross action in front of her, but backwards it does give her some range. Yeah, maybe this hand has a little bit of cross action, you know. No bicep cut. You have the elbows are single jointed, and there's where you get your swing there. You have the hands that can go all the way around, and this one is a horizontal swivel. This one comes with a vertical swivel. You have the other armor hand with a vertical swivel as well as this fisted hand with a horizontal swivel. You have the diaphragm. that can go backwards that far, forwards that far. She can tilt to the side nicely, so she has more range than the Yellow Ranger there. That's just the diaphragm. Then you have the ab crunch that allows her to one click forward, yeah, only one click, 2 clicks backwards if I'm right, and mix with that she can do all the backwards, less to the front, but still she has some range to the front. You have the, I mean, nothing at the waist, well, the crunch. The legs can do almost the full splits, but I mean, it's the best of the line so far for me. You have the thigh cut, she can kick forward that far, that's with the armored leg. The not armored leg, she can kick that far. No going backwards because of the, yeah, of her, you know, trasero. Anyway, you have this much bend at the knee. Yeah, also the armored boot gets in the way, but yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's enough for this character, I would say, maybe. You have, yeah, double jointed pin knees, but from the front, I mean, yeah, doesn't matter. She has a boot cut, that's cool, that they gave her the boot cut with all this, you know, armored leg. The feet can go backwards that far, forwards only that far, but it's still okay. And she has a decent ankle rocker. Yeah. That's, by the way, how the Yellow Ranger looks with her human face on. I mean, without the helmet, you know, in case you wanted to know. And now for size comparisons, there we have the Yellow Ranger and Scorpina next to Captain Rex and Crosshair from the Black Series, next to the Viper Officer and the Python Patrol Cobra Bat from the G.I. Joe Classified Series line, next to Ahsoka Tano from the Clone Wars arc and Ironheart from the Marvel Series line, and next to the Red Ranger, the Ranger Slayer or whatever her name was, and the Morph Shredder, also from the Lightning Collection. And that's it for this review. I really like these two figures. I think the Yellow Ranger is a bit flimsy and the quality of it feels just a bit flimsy. Yeah, the Scorpina, I really like her. I like both, yeah, but I prefer, I mean, as a figure, the Scorpina has more appeal to me at least. But I already like having like a couple of Rangers from this team, even if she's not like a proper Ranger of the Mighty Morphin theme. I don't know anything about this version of the Pink Ranger, but I like looking at them together. Anyway, yeah, a nice 2-pack. I think this is easy to get on clearance as of now. So if you still haven't got it, and if you like these figures, try to get it on clearance. Please leave a like, share and subscribe, that helps me a lot, and take care. I will see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao, ciao.